Bro, Czech is not a bad shout. Goal.
He's got a team full of Chelsea and United players, isn't he? And 2 Arsenal players.
What would your team be, Touchline?
My team. Oh, hold on. Let's go. I'd go. Do you know what? Yeah, like personal bias. I'd love to put De Gea in goal, but he just didn't achieve what.
No,
I'm doing 04. I'm doing 04. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm doing 04. Like I'm not doing it from the 90s and stuff like that because I didn't.
Oh, that Schmeichel can't be in there then.
Yeah, Schmeichel. That's why I don't boo Schmeichel. I go Czech because of what he did against you lot in the Champions League final. I remember that. Do you know what I'm saying? I know Van der Sar, to be fair, did save against Chelsea, but I'll go Czech in goal.
I'd rather check anyway, regardless. That guy, bro, with what he went through and what he's done in goal is crazy.
Right back, I'd go Walker because I'm going from 04. I'm not going for what happened in the 90s. I go Walker, personally.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I personally go then.
Fairs.
Centre back, I'm going Vidic. I'm going Vidic and Terry. No. Yeah, Vidic and Terry, I'd go. Yeah, left back Ashley Cole. I think that's a given. I'm going 4-3-3. Yeah, so I'm going to put a DM.
Yeah.
Sitting. Well, I could do a pivot to be fair. I'm going Scholes. That's a given. Again, Scholes is the best midfielder the Premier League's ever seen. He's top 5 midfielders of all. Well, top 6, top 7 midfielders of all time to ever played a game. Yeah, unreal. Do you know what I'm saying? What he did in the game: 11 league titles, 2 Champions Leagues. And if England actually done what they should have done, would build a team around him. Yeah, and actually try and help him. Obviously, he's not the only player they could have built a team around as well. But instead of forcing Gerrard and Lampard into the team, you should have seen which one was best for him because he was the better of the 3. Yeah, and he would have won you the most games. And he would have won you the tournaments. So I'll put Scholes in. I think that's an absolute given. I think he's far too disrespected by people who just don't understand. They ain't got a clue about football. They look at GA, even though his non-penalty goals and assists per game. The non-penalty goals per game was better than Lampard and Gerrard. So I'll put Scholes in. He's a given, as I say. See, centre mid, though, there's difficult ones. You know, I'm going to put De Bruyne. I'm going to put De Bruyne in at 1. I'm going to tell you, he's the attacking midfielder. I'm putting De Bruyne in. I put him in. I think he's probably top 3 for me in the Premier League era, to be honest with you. I would have put David Silva, but no, I think De Bruyne has probably surpassed him overall in terms of what he's achieved in the game. The treble and and you know, the iconic moments. Whereas David Silva was just a performance guy, like he would just dictate a game and things like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'd go with KDB. But yeah, the third position, man. See, I'm tempted to say Rodri. I am tempted to say Rodri, what he's done, but I'm not going to go Rodri. I don't know. You know, people say Carrick. There's obviously Vieira, but I'm going off 04 plus. I'm not going off what happened in the 90s and things like that. Fabregas is one. Fabregas is a good shout, you know. Good shout, you know, Fabregas. Yeah, see, I wouldn't put Yaya above these guys. I can't lie. I'd put Rodri above Yaya, in my personal opinion. Oh man. So yeah, I'm gonna go Fabregas. I'm gonna go Fabregas. Anyone ever watch his assist against Burnley on his debut?
He's honestly disgusting player, bro.
Ridiculous level footballer. Yeah, honestly. Who any other names that anyone would think to be in there? Obviously, Lampard would be in there. Some people.
Which Fabregas would you put in there? Would you put an Arsenal one or Chelsea one?
Well, it'd be both in it because he was good at both. To be fair, and he more Chelsea, I'd say. But yeah, do you know what I'm saying? He's both putting half the badges in. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. I'd go. Yeah, Fabregas. I think for me, you know, even if you want to talk international, I know he wasn't in the Premier League at the time, but he won Euros twice, I believe, and he won the World Cup. He didn't win did he win a Champions League? Did he win a Champions League? I don't think he did because he didn't win a Champions League at Barcelona.
No, I think he left before Barca won their Champions League.
Yeah, no, and he joined the year after. Yeah, he joined the year. We're talking about Fabregas.
Yeah. By the way, sorry to interrupt, guys. Can I make a team quick? Because I have to bounce. I'll make it quick.
Yeah. Hold on. All right. Let me just finish this one. Yeah, I'll literally be 5 more minutes. That's right.
If that's the case, bro, I'll just type it in the chat.
Oh, no worries, no worries, no worries, no worries.
See you guys.
Bless up.
But yeah, big up, see you coming on. Right wing.
Yeah.
I'm going CR7. I think that's a given again. Ballon d'Or. Not that I really care about it, but goal in FA Cup final. The goals in the title runnings. Go back and look how many goals he was scoring in the title runnings, and Champions League final goal, 2 Champions League finals. The goal against Porto. There's so many iconic moments this guy's got. Yeah, like he's just a ridiculous footballer. In my personal opinion, I don't know about you, what you lot think, but I think he's miles better than Salah. I'd even put Mahrez on left wing. I'm going Hazard as well, by the way. I'm going Hazard at left wing. I think he's miles better than Mane, who's probably the second best in this era. I mean, is there any other players? Anyone know in the chat? Any other left wingers that have played recently, like in the last 10 or so years? I don't really know. Anyone else? Sterling? Nah, I think Hazard's miles better than these guys, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I think Hazard. And striker, I put Aguero. Someone put Nabry, Sane. Yeah, striker, I'm putting Aguero. Do you know what I'm saying? None of this Harry Kane hype. For me, Sergio Aguero. For me, he's one of the only players I've ever played against, and I've been scared to play against. Same with Hazard. Like, I've been scared. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't ever do that. I don't ever operate in the realms of fear watching football. But there's players that will make you fear when you play against them. You just know they're gonna do something. Do you know what I'm saying? When you don't want him to get the ball, you give him an ounce of thingy. Yeah, Aguero would Aguero, look at his goal against Liverpool when they beat him 2-1. Yeah, with the weirdest angles. He would score goals. He would nutmeg a centre back and score a goal from the weirdest angles. He would score a header and he was 5 foot. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he would score every type of goal. Left foot, right foot striker. For me, yeah, people are going to sit there and go, how can I'm doing 04 plus. And even then, I'd argue, I didn't watch Henry like that, innit? So I'm not pretend to do. Aguero for me is arguably better than him, bruv. Aguero was unreal. You know what I'm saying? This guy, bro, as I said, for me, he's the best striker I've ever seen in Prem. People sitting there giving Harry Kane, as I said, this comment is, there's people on TikTok muting app saying Harry Kane's better than Aguero. Yeah, Aguero's goal against QPR is worth more than every single goal Harry Kane's ever scored. And it's more iconic than any goal Harry Kane's ever scored. The geezer literally won his team the league title on the last minute of the last day of the season. Yeah. Plus all the other stuff that he's done. Do you know what I'm saying? 5 Premier League titles. He didn't get the Champions League. Obviously, he was crying. His last ever game, I think, was Porto. Do you know what I'm saying? He got left crying. But however, for me, yeah. And Hazard, again, another player. I remember Hazard used to just sometimes get the ball. I mean, the FA Cup final, he done it against us. He got the ball when Phil Jones gave away a penalty. And they won the game against us in the FA Cup final. The Europa League final, you want to talk about the Premier League title runnings. This and Hazard was just unreal, brother. He's just one player that you looked at. And for me, like, that's proper fear. Like how CR7, people will talk about CR7. Yeah. I feel a bit annoyed though, because I've not put enough United players in, you know. Like, I want at least 4. Yeah, I want at least 4, man. Do you know what I'm saying? See, I'm putting Rooney above KDB. Swap KDB out, put Rooney in the 10. Yeah, put Rooney in the 10 and put KDB. Yeah, sorry, KDB, mate. Yeah, I'm saying put Rooney in the 10. Do you know what I'm saying? I want 4 United players. Yeah, but yeah, as I was saying, Hazard was just pure scary, bro, for me. Pure fear. Do you know what I'm saying? Giggs should be there, bro. It's 04 plus, innit? So I'm doing 04 plus. But yeah, Giggs was in Bayern Views one. But yeah, that's my team. Hazard was just pure scary, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? When I watched this guy play against my club, against other teams, the goal against West Ham, there's things, the goal against Arsenal, the goals against Liverpool. You know the goal against Liverpool that no one ever talks about? Yeah, go look at this goal he scored in the Premier League. I think when Liverpool used to have red nets. Yeah, bro, it's one of the weirdest goals you'll ever see. I don't even know how he done it. He done some little cute angle, little shimmy, bang, bro. This guy, for me, did you put Ivanovic? Oh, is this your team?
No, I'm doing Zia's team.
Oh, no worries, yeah. But that's my team anyway. So I went with Czech, Neville, Terry, Vidic, Cole, Ronaldo. Oh, no, it's not Ronaldo. Sorry, Scholes, Rooney, Fabregas, Ronaldo, Hazard, Aguero. That's for me. That was my team. Do you know what I'm saying?